part of the prepping stage before we go on to the final stage. You're seeing my hot water boiling on the pot. These two saucepans here are to prepare the grounded beef, which has already been seasoned, and the grounded chicken and marinated. It's been in the fridge since last night. That's definitely one of the tricks for having your meat and having full flavor, right? Here are my condiments that complement the meats. You have capers, you have chopped, stuffed olives with pimentos, and my seasoning for the cornmeal flour. Just 2 ingredients, salt and sugar. And also I have the raisins here to complement the meat fillings as well. This also is shortening or cooking, as we call it back in the Caribbean. This is to help with the preparation for the cornmeal flour. Here's the cornmeal flour, and there's the mixing bowl. So just a quick pan out here. This is what the workstation is supposed to look like. That measuring cup is for the water to be added to the cornmeal, and that cup measure there is just that plastic cup is to take the water out from the hot pot. Okay, so that's it for now. I'll be back with you with the next stage of the preparation. Alright, I'm back again, as promised. I'm Curtis, and we're going to show you the step-by-step tutorial on how to make these pastels. Alright, now this stage is the prepping of the cornmeal flour. So as you see, I already added 4 cups to my kettle of boiling water. Alright, I already have 2 here. And I'm going to prepare the cornmeal flour. So I have it in my mixing bowl. This is the 1 pound of cornmeal flour. Now I add the Crisco here, or back home we could remember a thing called cooking or shortening. Right, this is used to prepare the cornmeal flour. So 4 cups of hot water to 1 pound of cornmeal flour. So we're going to prepare the corn. We're going to add this. And you don't throw all in at once. You put it in distributed so that it wouldn't be concentrated on one side. So when someone takes a bite of the corn, they taste a clump of salt and sugar. You don't want that. That's a no-no. So you continue to mix in. You don't throw all at once. You just want to make sure all the cornmeal flour has absorbed all the water. You don't want it to get too soggy, because then this would fail. Oh, and just something to be aware of, folks. My name, back in Trinidad, I was referred to as the Corn King, and that name was given to me because of the quality and consistency of my cornmeal flour and the end product. And I'll be honest with you guys, my cornmeal flour I normally use is Promasa corn, which is a refined cornmeal flour. It's the elite of the elite, the best of the best. And this now is a brand I found in a Mexican grocery here in Sacramento. And first time live on TV or on the air, I am trying to see if this can be used as a substitute for the latter I just spoke of. And of course I'm the Corn King, so I have to have some merit behind that name to back it up. So if it works, then truth be told. Now, this is how the consistency of the corn is supposed to look like after you've added 4 cups of water and you've mixed the dry ingredients. Prior to that, like I told you, preferably incorporate the salt and the sugar, which is the seasoning for the cornmeal flour. The only 2 ingredients that I use for seasoning my cornmeal flour. And the cooking, which melts or the Crisco that melts in the hot water, boiling water. That's another key. It's a shortcut. Instead of having to crumble it in your hand and mix it and incorporate it into the flour. Right? Just trying to make life easy for you folks out there. So now I'll pause for the video again. I let this stand and thoroughly cool. And then when it's totally cooled down, I knead the cornmeal flour and set it, let it set. Okay, as a good practice, as in the last tutorial or last stage, I told you guys the corn has to cool before I knead it. So we'll prep and cook. Well, we already prepped. We're going to cook the meat for the filling of the pastelles. So I have 2 saucepans. I'm very multi-skilled or multitasking. Alright. So this is my ground beef. This has been seasoned with traditional Trinidad seasoning, the green seasoning. The folks back in the Caribbean will be able to relate to this, right? And the same applies to the grounded chicken. I've had this marinating in the kitchen since last night. So overnight, last night, same meaning. Once it's not fortnight, which is the game you guys know that you crave right on radio right now on the internet. Oh, I need a spoon. Always remember to have everything at hand or reach. Alright, and I would not recommend using metallic spoons for these Tupperware stuff because you can scratch and damage the protective coating on your pot. Okay, so one for the chicken, and another spoon for the beef. Now, as you know, the chicken sprouts water and the fat from the beef should do the same here. So let this cook. The aroma of this, my mouth wants, I'm starting to drool here, folks. But that's a good sign. Looking for covers for this. I believe I have them here. This one is for the beef. Okay, I cover the beef because the beef is not like chicken. Chicken naturally releases a lot of water. And I mean the key to this, you see the end product is for it to be dry. You don't want anything dripping here. Oh my God. Put out some more oil. Okay, so now this chicken has been cooking for a little more than 8 or 9 minutes. I'm now using the masher here to make sure it's kind of minced. They said this was minced chicken, but now I'm going to add the condiments to complement the meats. This is stuffed olives with pimento. Alright, add a few here. Add a few here. Now, seeing that the beef has sprouted some water, I don't need to cover this now anymore. because, like I told you, the end result, I want it to be dry. Now we sprinkle some raisins. Wow. All I'm missing here now is some traditional Christmas music, which we call parang, to get me in the festive mood. This is my favorite time of the year, Christmas time. So you see we add the raisins. I love to put a lot of raisins. Yeah. Then, finally the capers. Evenly distributed, shared for the two, chicken and the beef. There you go. This is my spoon for the chicken. Oh, I hope my cameraman can smell this. Smells divine. I know the chicken is looking a little too white. We have about 5 minutes or 4 minutes left for this to cook. And I'll get back to you. Oh, sorry, before we leave, a sprinkle of sugar. One of the most things, and a little ketchup. So I'll show you that, and after I've shown you that, I'll pause, and again we'll move on to the other stage, which will be the final stage. Here's your ketchup for color. Chicken looks very white, not being racist or whatever, but I know I have to be very careful with the words I'm saying. Especially on here.
No goodness.
So, a little sprinkle of sugar. Give it a little sweet taste. Alright, and I'll get back to you guys and show you how it looks when it's finished. Okay folks, we're back again. This is Curtis, the Corn King. Now I'm showing you the finished meats. This is the chicken, which is going to be filled with the in the cornmeal flour after it's pressed, and this is the grounded beef. Both of them have raisins, capers, stuffed olives with pimentos, and the meats have been seasoned and marinated the night before, so it's full of flavors. Alright, so now I'm going to show you, this is how the final cornmeal flour after it has yield and left to stand and kneaded. This is how it looks. It's in the one huge ball. And now I'm going to prepare, well not prepare, show you how to just roll a ball and make the ball on the final stage, which is the actual making of the pastels. So you can use, there's two options. You can use ice cream scoop or a portion of scoop as they call it. I know it's an ice cream scoop. Or I prefer to use my hands and pinch the cornmeal flour. So this is the size of the balls I usually make. So it's rolled. We put them on a plate. And we're getting ready to press it out and make pastels. Woohoo! We're on our way folks, we are almost there. We can see the finish line. So again, I'll stop here and we'll go to the station where I actually press out and fill the meat and show you how to fold the pastels. I'll be back with you in a sec. Okay folks, we're finally at the finish line. This is the stage where we actually make the pastel. Right, so here you see this is the workstation already set up here. This is the banana leaves. They've been cleaned and already been seared or singed, as we say. So they're pliable and very manageable. They will not rip or tear or split when we fold it. So right, I have my corn balls. Right, I said corn balls, right? Not my balls, corn balls. So we're good to go. I have my meats. I have my pastel press. And this is the oil that we use, a light film, so that the corn ball does not stick to the corn when you fold it. So without further ado, let's dig in. Let's get in. So this is it. With our brush, lightly apply some oil to the whole leaf. Right? This one is where we're actually going to make the pastel. And a little trick, something to note of the banana leaf. There are two sides to the banana leaf. One is smooth, and the other side it feels like corrugated iron. But I mean, it's still pliable, but you don't want to fold using this side. So this stays on the outside, and the smooth side is where we lay the pastel onto to make the ball, to make that pastel. Right? This will be my pressing leaf. I forgot to lightly oil the leaf here. Alright, so you can use your hands. I think it's much faster and less messy. But the choice is yours. Not too much, right? Because you don't want that oil when you're steaming your pastels and be looking all soggy and greasy. Right, so get this out of the way. So there, take your corn ball, alright? On the press, I hope my cameraman is getting this. And then drop. Lift. And release. Oh my gosh. One thing I have to say. This is why I have been dubbed or dunned, as the British say, the Corn King. I can make pastels out of sand. Look at this texture, folks. It's unbelievable. Alright, now we add the meat filling. I like to be generous because you don't want to be biting and just biting cornmeal flour. So you spread it around. Make sure it's distributed from the center outwards to the end. Right? That should be enough. So I would say probably 2 of these spoons. Right? And now the folding process. I want you guys to see this. You take it off the press. And you press out the way. And what I normally do for maximum efficiency and production, I would press out all the balls, lay them out, and some lines, or rows, 1 row, 2 row, 3 row, fill the meat, and then final stage just fold. So here we go, 1. Oh my gosh, look at that. Perfection. So just fold it over to the center. Oh my gosh. I think I'd probably overfill this with meat, but you can use your discretion. Yes, I did put too much meat. So I think I'll have to do another one for you guys. But you see, this is why I'm noted for the corn, as the Corn King. You can play with this or take it for a ride in your car if you so choose. So there you go. You fold. Again, the trick is when you fold in the ends to make sure it's properly sealed, because when you're steaming this, you don't want any water to enter your pasta. Right? And there you go. That perfection. I'll do one more just to show you guys why I should not have so much meat. Do not overfill it with meat. Okay? I'll probably do a chicken. So quickly, here we go. I forgot the press. Sorry. Oops. Come on, man. Feel for the smooth side of the leaf. This is the, apply the oil. already have this side greased already. This is for my pressing. There you go. The ball to the center of the leaf. Move this back. This leaf on top. Remember, you always have to use 2 leaves. Then you flatten, press. See, 2 from 2. There you go. Then, alright. Already made 1 beef, I'll make a beef again. So, I use a masher while it's in the pot, and I mash it to make it a little finer and less bulky. So you get more for your value, more meat, right? Then you can stretch it and make more pastels. Right? There you go. Just carry it around. Distribute it. There you go. Then folding procedure. Turn it this way. Bring it to the half. See? It just falls out from the leaf. That is to know when your corn is of the right consistency and texture. There you go. Oops, the leaf already split. That's alright. Again, you see maneuverability. Shows that the corn is of great consistency and texture. Fold. Simple. 1. Just make sure the ends are completely sealed so you don't have any water getting in. Alright, and there you go. And then, hold on, to steam, if you don't have a conventional steamer, I make it very easy. I just use this. Place it in a deeper pot, like this. Fill this with water, just below the level of this. You don't want to overfill it. You just fill it and fill the water and have it over here. Place it in. And there you place your pasta there. You steam these because of its size. I say 35 to 40 minutes. And then I'll show you a video again at the end what the final product looks like. And I'll see you guys back in a sec again. Alright guys, the time we have all been waiting for, the unveiling of the Corn King's Pastels. Here we go. My God, truly perfection. That's 1. I believe that's my chicken. And I have 2 beef. Oh my gosh. Look at that. 2. This only looks like that, folks, because it was wrapped in the wrong leaf. When I mean the wrong side of the leaf, the rib side. I always tell you the smooth side first. So you should all learn from that lesson. And there you go. 3 pastas made to perfection. From a corn meal flour I am not accustomed working with. Back in the days in the Caribbean, Trinidad, I will always give a whoop whoop, double whoop up to the promasa corn, which is the best of the best. And now there is proof. This is the work of a master, the corn king. And may I add, as I kept telling you this and enforcing this, if I may, this is a result of folding the pastas with the ribbed side of the leaf, right? These other 2 are where the flat surface of the leaf, right? Yes, yes, no, no. Taste, yes, yes, yes. Okay, I forgot this, very important. Now we're gonna cut it and test it. Make sure you get the insides there, my camera person. That's the chicken. That's the beef. And now for a taste. Simply an explosion of flavors in your mouth. That's all for today, folks. Coming soon, more exciting new cornmeal flour recipes and authentic Caribbean, more specifically Trini cuisines. So start smashing that like button and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Corn King, and feel free to comment and request anything you would like to see me cook in the section provided below. See you guys soon. Peace.